what up? This is your man C Straight right here in Houston, Texas with my man Sketch Journalist. I'm here on assignment with my pastor. We just came out here to bless some people and put on or help with an event that's going on. We do marketing, we do brand development as well. We do design, so we're just here putting on a presentation. So I figured since I'm going to be in Houston, I got to meet the man, Mr. Sketch. So we just wanted to link up and just fellowship a little bit. So that's why I'm here.
Yeah, earlier you were telling me, and I didn't know, you're not in Florida anymore. Tell people where you're at and what drove you there. Left
Jacksonville, Florida. I've been home forever. 2 months I've been removed from Florida. I'm in Little Rock, Arkansas, which is not the glamorous place everybody thinks it is. Everybody's moving to California and New York, but I moved to Little Rock, me and my family, just to start ministry.
Yeah.
Help my pastor develop his ministry and reach back out to the community that he grew up in. I felt God was leading me and my family there. And we always talked about moving. Me and my wife always talked about just getting away from Florida and just trying something different. And that was the ultimate incentive to be able to put ministry along with that. So that's now taking the forefront of the reason we moved. So, but God has been blessing. So we're in Little Rock, Arkansas, doing ministry, doing work.
Yeah. And your album, So Not Cool, just came out. Tell people a little bit about that.
Yep. April 26th, So Not Cool drops. My first release with God Chasers. Everybody know Mr. Brinson, the beard. So what up, Brinson? My first release. It's about 12 tracks on there. Just pretty much poured my heart out. Just wanted to be creative with it and just kind of deviate from the norm what we've been hearing with the Christian hip hop, but just heavy on the lyricism and the message as well. I got some awesome features on there. Hometown hero in Houston, Mr. Juan's on the album. I got K9, you know, he's the man. Lyrically, he's like a hero to me, so I got him on the album. I got Ready Writer, which is another artist with God Chasers. Disciple out of Boston, and some newcomers, Eric Days, which is from Tallahassee, and Oxford Circle from New Jersey. So you guys see these guys on Twitter, hit them up, let them know you're feeling the verses and you're feeling the ministry, because those are some good brothers. I've got a lot of good production. Juice 2020, we all know him. Space Cherry Films, he's doing it big, and with the production and with the films as well. So he did the video for So Not Cool.
Yeah.
Also, he did about 4 tracks on there as well. So Rick Reed did production. 8-Day 4000 did some production as well. So you guys looking for some hot stuff. These some good guys, and you definitely want to link up with them. So as a whole, I think it's a good album. Go ahead and get it. iTunes, Amazon, GodChasers.com.
Yeah. Now, how'd you link up with Brinson? I think he told me you were one of the first guys to sign up with God Chasers and stuff.
I was the first artist back in '04, but I never released anything.
And so 7 years to release your first album?
You can say that.
Yeah.
You can say that. We started developing a relationship, but for some reason things just never materialized into anything. We kind of just drifted apart, not on bad terms or anything. Life just pushed us in separate directions. So I'll say about 6-7 years later, we ran into each other at the same church, and the church is pretty big, so we didn't even know we went to the same church. And he gave me Escaping Me, his first album, and his first solo album.
Yeah.
And I loved it so much, man. I was like, I'm gonna learn every one of your songs, and I'm gonna be a hype man. And he's like, really? I'm like, yeah. So I learned him like a 2-week span, and I was doing shows with him just like that. And my main purpose is just to serve him, as help carry boxes, sell CDs. I had no intentions of piggybacking and doing no album, and I was pretty much done with rap for the most part. But it just turned into this album. He gave me an opportunity, asked me did I want to do it. I felt confident in him, his confidence in me, and also his wife Rashi, which is one of the heads of God Chasers as well. She showed her confidence in me, so they just pushed me out there, man. And I thank God that they had my back. So
when I was listening to So Not Cool, one of the things I picked out was a line you had about Mick Foley and saving mankind and Sacco. So that's a wrestling reference. I know Brinson does it too. Have you ever gotten any push in? Actually, today is the news. Randy Savage died. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did hear that, man.
Yeah.
That was a childhood icon, man. So I know Brinson. That hit him hard. I know it hit him hard. Grew up watching those guys, Hulk Hogan, Iron Sheik, all these guys.
Yeah.
But it was just a pretty sad situation. So my prayers go out to his family and also his fans. I know that was a big blow. So.
Yeah. You ever get any pushback from people that say, "Oh, you're Christian, you shouldn't be watching wrestling," that kind of stuff?
Nah, I wouldn't care anyway if I did. I mean, I like wrestling, so
yeah.
But and I think that's a touchy subject. You know, what lines too close to cross or whatnot.
Right.
But just if you have peace and you're not convicted by it, and you know you're doing everything from your heart, and it is what it is. You know, just be honest, walk in love God, love your neighbors, and walk this word out, man. So wrestling is big. I love wrestling.
Yeah.
Brinson does too. What up, Brinson?
Yeah, I notice a lot of Christian rappers do.
Yeah.
The other big story is the Rapture Day tomorrow that people are talking about.
Yeah.
What have you heard about that, and has it made you have different conversations with people, anything like that?
I heard it kind of secondhand. Just the media is just blasting it. Everybody's talking about it on Twitter. And my thing about it is, it's a lot of Christians upset. I think about it. I've seen some Christians upset about it. But I'm like, this is where our hope is at. We're trying to get out of here. So I mean, if you're living, like you say, we're ready to go. But I think the thing about it is, those people that don't know it, they just think it's just this big apocalypse and this fire and brimstone is going to happen. I don't think they understand the severity of it. Like, we're saints getting out of here, and y'all gotta, you gotta tighten up, or you're gonna get left. So, and it was my previous pastor back in Jacksonville put a post on his Facebook. He was like, whether it happens or not, we can all say that we've been fairly warned. We've been warned that this is going to happen. It may not be tomorrow, but everybody's been warned. So it's just up to us to make sure our life is right, that we're walking according to the Word of God, and just make sure we're ready to get out of here. So, but I'm ready, man. So it don't bother me. I just want to, if I can get to somebody who's not, I definitely want to. So if somebody's expressing concern about it, I wish that I can just, reach anybody who wants to know, hey, how can I be a part of it? How can I, make sure I'm in heaven when this thing comes to an end? So I know people are going to be partying tonight and think it's the last day on earth, and man, I'm going to be right here on my face praying and just seeking God, whether it happens or not. That's just how we got to live our life. So
yeah. Cool. Any final words?
Final words. Oh man, I feel like Springer. But final words, I would just say, I'll speak to the rappers, man, to the Christian hip hop, and even to the people who listen to it. It's a responsibility we have, not just to rap, just say we're going to be the dopest on the mic. We got to live these lives outside of this, and when this stuff comes to an end, we got to make sure that we got something solid to stand on. If rap is what's keeping you in ministry and keeping you chasing God, then we gotta find another angle and get a true love for God. I'm not dogging or bashing anybody, but I just want to make sure that we're in the proper position we need to. We're ministering to all these people, but we're having issues in our own life and our own behind the door scenes. We gotta exercise character as well. So, and even I'm talking to myself as well. So, just keep chasing God. To all those who's listening to Christian hip hop, because it's blowing up, it's getting big, and it's almost turned into just a business. So don't lose yourself in the business. Make sure you're chasing God in this whole thing. So if rap stops today, your life should continue on with God. So that's my final words. And go get So Not Cool, please. Brinson, work hard. Get this thing out. If not for me, do it for Brinson, man. I love you, dude.